Hello everyone, welcome back to another Board Gaming Life playthrough. Today we're doing a 5-player game. We've never done this before. I believe it's the first 5-player game we're doing. We're doing a 5-player game of Kingdom Builder. And even before the game begins, I can pretty much guarantee that this board is going to get very, very crowded. It's crowded enough in 4-player, but now with 5-player, it's just going to be, we're going to be stepping on some toes. Um, So let's just take a look at the game. We've got the Merchants, Discoverers, and Hermits cards. Just to remind everyone what those are. Merchants pays you, gives you 4 points for every single one of your castles and/or locations that is connected by your settlements to another castle or location. Discoverers takes a look at every one of the 20 rows on the board, and as long as you have at least one of your settlements on a row, you get a point. So there's a possible of 20 maximum points that you can get with the Discoverer's card, and Hermits just means you are getting 1 point for every single isolated settlement or cluster of settlements that's not touching any of your other settlements. So you want to have your settlements as isolated as possible. It's our turn now. We've got we'll talk about the location tiles in a second, but top left we got the farm, top right we got the oasis, bottom left we got the oracle, and bottom right we have the paddock. We'll explain what each of those are, but I'm going to take the paddock. Okay, let me just explain for those of you who may not be familiar with the special power tiles do. In the top left sector, we've got the farm special power, which allows you to take one of your settlements from your supply and place it on any light green hex on the board. Top right is the Oasis location tile. Same idea. Allows you to take one of your settlements and place it on any yellow hex on the board. Bottom left is the Oracle. Similar idea. Allows you to take one of your uh, settlements off the board and place it on whatever type of terrain you drew on that turn on your terrain card. So for me, my next turn, for example, it would be the dark green forest. And finally, in the bottom right sector, we have the paddock, which allows you to take any one of your existing settlements already on the board and jump it 2 spots in any direction. You just can't land on water, mountains, castles, location hexes, or on other meeples. Sorry, on other settlements. Those what the four special powers are. I took the paddock because it's one of the most flexible of the special powers. It allows you to just a move one of your settlements regardless, without taking into account what cards you drew. So it takes the luck factor out of it. On the other hand, it's the only movement um, special tile on the board. All the other ones are placements, which allow you to take settlements off the board from off the board and place them on the board. So everyone starts with 40 settlements, so those can be used. Those placement tiles can be used by your opponents to quickly place all their settlements on the board. And of course, when one person's placed all their settlements on the board, the game ends. That's the last round. That's the trigger that ends the game. So what do I need to do now? I'm going to play. mm, I'm going to go here and get an oasis tile. And my jump, I can jump something if I want, but I don't think I want that. I am just going to skip for now. I've drawn a brown canyon or chasm card for my next turn. I'm not currently touching any brown hexes, so it means I get to go uh, I get to place my settlements on places that I'm not adjacent to. So where shall I go? think what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'd really like to get that Oracle um, tile, but I cannot at the moment. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get draw a flower card at some point and connect these greens to this castle and get merchants points. 4 points for this, plus 4 points for this. But unfortunately, the purple player has blocked it. I think I'm gonna need to get some farm tiles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go here. I touch that castle to get 3 points. I'm now going to place on this castle using my oasis, and I'm going to jump it to touch this. And now I'm not touching yellow anymore, which means next turn I can use the oasis tile again to go anywhere I want. I got a number of choices. I can place 2 pinks here and use my farm tile to connect it to place on this screen that connects these two things. That gives me 8 points for merchants and 3 points for touching the castle. So that's 11 points if I do this. I can also place a yellow here and jump, and then use and place on this per pink hex to touch and obtain this farm tile. I think those are, yeah. So I get 11 points, and I get a new tile as well. That's pretty good. Unless the purple player screws things up for me. He can't. Okay, I'm going to place this yellow tile here. I'm going to jump it over here so I'm not touching yellow anymore. And then I am going to place here so that I get my second farm tile. Then we'll place here and here to try and connect this paddock hex to here. And I want to use the farm tile to place a settlement there. So I've connected those. That's 8 points for each, plus 3 points for touching the castle. So that's 11 point. That's an 11-point move. That's pretty good. Okay, I'm tied with the orange player for the most number of placement tiles. We each have 3, but I have 1 more. So I've got the most number of tiles, which I think is a good indicator. It's not the be all and end all, but it's a pretty good indicator of your strength as a player during the game in relative to other players. So chances are either me or the orange player are going to be end the game first if he doesn't die well. Is ending the game when the other players still have lots of settlements left is a very good thing to do. I've drawn a light green, so I could use that to connect these two castles. So that's going to be 8 points for touching them, for connecting them, plus 3 more points for this castle. That's another 11-point move. I can also connect, use light green to connect these two oasis hexes. So lots of options. Actually, I can do both because I've got two farm tiles. I can put farm tile here and here, and use my light green terrain card to place here, here, and here. Okay, so I'm in place here, here, and here. That's 8 points and a new tile for connecting these two hexes by with the string of settlements. And then with the first farm tile, I'll go there. Second farm tile, I'll go here. Connected these two hexes. That's 8 points for connecting, plus 3 more for the new castle. And then finally, I want to place. I'm actually going to place here, and then jump it so I'm not touching. I'm not touching yellow anymore. That way, I can use the Oasis tile again to go anywhere on the board that I want. I've drawn the flowers. What else can I connect? I have an idea with my flowers. Well, first of all, I'm going to connect this and this for 8 more points by just placing a yellow here, jumping it here, so these two browns are connected, and then farm tile to place here on these two green hexes, connecting this farm hex to this castle. That's another 8 points. And with the pinks, I think I might go here and here and here. Oh no, I can't go there. Here and here, and then maybe jump this pink over here. Oh no, wait, over here, and then use a yellow to use a yellow here to try and connect this farm hex to this farm hex for an additional 4 points. Oh no, I can't. No, the red player just ruined my plan because I can't do that now. They went there, which is the place I wanted to go. You can't plan that far ahead. Someone's going to throw a wrench in your plans. At least it's good to think about it. Get your mind in that kingdom builder mode. And if a player's drawn pink also, well, the orange player screwed up my plan as well. Actually, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to jump this like this thing over here. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Well, maybe I can do it later. I'm going to go here with the light green, here with the light green, and then next turn I could jump this settlement over here, thereby connecting them. What do I do? I'm going to go here, here, and here. And with my oasis, I can go here, and another oasis here. And that's my turn. I've got 12 settlements left. Orange player's got 14. Everyone else has a lot. And I've drawn a yellow tile. Um, and after I connect whichever ones I'm going to connect for the merchants points, I think I need to focus a little bit more on hermits because with merchants, all my I've been focusing on merchants so much, all my settlements are connected, so I need to put some breaks in there. And then, of course, the Discoverer's card, I got to fill in every row that I don't currently have a settlement on, like the first row, the second row. This is the 10th row from the top, 11th, 12th, and then the bottom two, the 19th and the 20th row. So I'm losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm getting 13 out of a possible maximum 20 points for the Discoverer's card. Only 13 of my rows are inhabited. No, unfortunately, I can't connect this guy anymore because the red player has blocked it. I think I can still connect these two unless someone blocks me. Oh, it's my turn. I'm definitely going to jump this and get 8 points. Can't give up 8 points for one move. Obviously, I'm touching this. And with my yellow, so you know what? I'm going to place a light green here. So I got my discoverers points for the 10th row, and then another discoverers point for being on this row, another one for being here, and maybe here, light green over here. So I get another point for the for being on this row, and then there's no real good place I can put a yellow at the moment. So I'm just going to save that. I can still finish the game next turn because I got to place my 3 mandatory, plus I got 4 placement tiles, so I can still finish it next turn. I couldn't have finished it this turn. I've drawn a brown card. Um, if these two spots are available, I can um, place them next to this castle in the top left corner to get discoverers row points for the second row and the first row. So I'll have 2 more points. Then I believe I will have the maximum. Oh no, I need to put something in the bottom row here as well. Maybe I'll use my farm tile to place something here. At that point, I'll have the full maximum 20, and then I will try and jump something to break up a continuous bunch of settlements to try and get 1 or 2 more hermits points. I think that's all I can do. Oh, I have an even better idea. I can put a light green here, jump it over here, and then touch this castle for 3 more points. Oh no, someone ended the game. The orange player was after me, so nothing I can do. We got 32 points for merchants, so we're in the lead at the moment. The orange player, I think, has done pretty well too. Oh, they only got 12 points. That's right. I like that big lead. We picked up 17 points for discoveries, only 3 uninhabited rows. That's fine. So we're at 49 points. The orange player has got 15, so they're at 27. And Hermits, I don't think too many people got too many points. Hermits are not a very high scoring card. So there's nothing to worry about. We only got 6 points. I wonder what the orange player got. The orange player got 9. Not much. We're still at 55 points, which is a pretty good lead. And we did touch a lot of castles, so we should be fine. Yeah, we got 12 points for castles, which means we touched 4 because they're 3 points apiece. And I don't think we can be beaten right now. There we go. That's the game, and we actually ended up winning by a fairly comfortable margin, 67 to 45. So that's a 22-point margin of victory. And the orange player ended the game, so maybe they shouldn't have ended it. You got to make sure that if you're ending the game, you better win. So that's the game. So what we did was basically um, focused on the big uh, the big point cards, which in this game were merchants and to some part discoverers. Hermits weren't going to get us a lot of points in this game, but merchants was clearly the dominant of um, the three point cards in this game, and with discoverers being a good second because it gives you up to 20 points. But merchants, if played well, can get you 30 points or even more. And then we got a lot of the second most important consideration. I think that won us the game was we got a lot of special power tiles. We got 5, and everyone else got either 2, 4, 2, and 1. And the orange player didn't get the paddock tile, which I think is maybe the most valuable tile in the entire game. Not just this game, but in Kingdom Builder in general. It allows you to just ignore the card that you draw and just move a piece 2 spots in any direction. Very, very powerful. And the orange player didn't get that. So there's the game. We got a lot of tiles. We ended the game as quickly as possible, and we took into account all the major uh, point the point cards that we got that we used to get us a lot of points to win the game. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something, and hope you can use what you learned to win more of your games, either casually or in tournaments. If you are going to be playing any tournaments coming up, please let us know in the comments. We're always interested in the board game tournament scene. Who knows? We might even see you there. So let us know in the comments, and please remember to like and subscribe to the channel so we can send you send you notifications whenever we upload more board gaming related videos to the channel. And there you go. So until next time, happy gaming, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye.